Hi all, and welcome to another video from ACT Safeguard. This one showing you the setup tool and the importance of using this as soon as you set up your IP system. What this does is it allows us to do three things that we want to do before going ahead with the installation and the commissioning of the job. So this is your setup tool. As you can see, your generic admin and admin are in the bottom left, and then we're just going to click search. What it will do is bring up your NVR and any cameras associated to it. As you can see, at the moment, I've got one NVR and one camera plugged in. What I'm going to do is just click on the NVR here, and then the first thing that I want to do is change the password. Again, important to remember, change the password. So there's three things we're going to do today. We're going to change the password, we're going to do a firmware upgrade, and we're going to check the IP addresses on DHCP for both the NVR and the camera. So three things there to remember. So we'll just wait for this password to change. And then the next thing in the list is the firmware upgrade. Again, no more of this old school putting a USB into the back of the box. Using this setup tool, it automatically does it for you. And we'll just wait for that to quickly update that for us. You can set up a static IP on the NVR. Again, we'll leave that to you guys. At the moment, we're just going to leave it on DHCP. But as you can see, by clicking there, you can set up a static IP address from there. What we're going to do is jump onto the camera. We're going to go straight to change password again. Two things to remember here. Definitely change the password, and definitely make sure it's the same as the NVR. Again, important thing to remember there. We'll just wait for that to update. So that is now updated. I'm going to turn DHCP on, which I believe it already is, but I'm just making sure. Again, you can set up a static IP address from here, but again, that's up to you. But you can see your starting range and your end range of your IP. So you've got 1.2 and you've got 1.254. That's your IP range of the camera. The reason I've told you that, here, what you can do is set your IP address to a high number to stop any IP conflicts on your router. Basically, anything that's added to your router, iPhones, Android phones, Xbox, whatever, it just won't conflict with the whatever. It's got the same IP address basically. As you can see, we've got connection error on both units. The reason for that is that we've updated the passwords, and we obviously logged into the devices using the generic password. So I'm going to do a search. Hopefully it should pop up at top right saying wrong login. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to just type in the new passwords that we put in at the beginning. So remember, so far what we've done is we've updated the firmware on the NVR, changed the passwords, and we've updated the IP address of the camera. So the next thing to do on the camera is upgrade the firmware, which we haven't done as of yet. So now we've changed the password, we've updated the firmware, and we've given the IP address a high IP. Keeping it on DHCP, but we've given it a higher IP address. And that is it. You should be ready to go now. Crack on with the installation. At the end, you don't need to do any commissioning on this side because you've already done it. And that will stop you having any problems from now and in the future. Any questions, as you know, give us a shout on the details here. Any questions on different kit that we've got, let us know. We hope that was helpful. Cheers.